Mitesh,
Indu,
I get this question very frequently that why is that one thing which I want the most is hardest to manifest?
so today we're going to understand how to manifest that one thing, and that too in a very scientific way.
Yep.
By the end of this video, let's give them a very clear scientific method
Perfect.
to understand why it is hard to manifest and how to manifest.
manifest.
Ready, guys?
Perfect.
All right, but the condition is you have to take a notepad and a pen and make sure that you do the exercise with me and Indu. While you can do this exercise for any one thing at one time,
Let's do it for one thing at a time.
yeah, one thing at a time. Okay, so that's the condition. You have to choose that one goal and then do that with this scientific exercise with me. While doing it, I and Indu will take one example, but you can choose your example and do the exercise with us. So, Bolo Indu, which example should we start with?
So I'll enact one of the participants where he lost his job.
Right.
And then he was trying to manifest the job and he was not getting the
So
job.
he's giving multiple interviews, he's not getting a job, right? And it's the one thing he wants the most, but it's the hardest for him to manifest.
Yes.
I want you to put in the comments below, what's the one thing that you would like to manifest with us with this scientific instrument that we are showing you right now. And later we'll give you the download link also, I promise you. But first, tell us in the comments, what's that one thing that you would like to manifest the most? And right now it is the hardest. So you said job we should start with, right?
Yes.
Job.
I'm
Done.
going to enact a participant.
Okay, now to start with, Indu, let's give them that scientific tool that we do it in our Advanced Law of Action course.
Yes.
Which is part of the FTBA Alignment Exercise.
Perfect. It's
Correct?
part of the paid course, guys. You're getting it completely free. So do click on that link, put in your details and sign up.
Okay, so that link is available to you below this video. Let's look at what the tool looks like. This is called, Indu, as you see, your past frequency. What FTBA did I do 1 to 2 months before I started attracting this?
Yeah.
Now, FTBA, guys, means feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. So I'm going to treat Indu like a student and she's going to answer these questions. So Indu, you've been trying to attract this job. The question I want to ask you is, what are the feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions that you were feeling 1 to 2 months before you lost this job? Not even the day you lost the job, but 1 or 2 months before you lost this job when you were in the company. At that time, what were your feelings, thoughts and beliefs, actions and results? Now remember, these are negative FTBA that we are trying to identify.
That's fine. Yeah.
So go back in your memory and
Yeah.
make a guess.
So when this gentleman who was trying to find the job and not getting the job, he was feeling really, really hurt. He was feeling that.
Okay, don't try to remember. Behave as if you are that person.
Okay.
And give me the answers. I'll write it down for you.
Okay. So in fact, yeah. Okay. So he was feeling hurt,
Okay, he was feeling hurt,
disappointed.
disappointed,
He was also feeling that he's been not treated properly. I don't know.
taken for granted.
Taken for granted.
Okay.
Okay. He was also feeling, यार मेरे को यहाँ काम नहीं करना है.
So that's a thought.
That's a
I
thought.
don't
Okay.
want to work
here.
here.
He was also feeling that he's not paid properly.
I am not paid. That's again another thought and a belief.
Okay. Then he was also
So can I say he was feeling undervalued?
undervalued.
Undervalued. So, feeling undervalued.
Yeah. And he also thought that the work is not up to his standards.
Okay. This work is not satisfying.
Yeah, up to
Right?
his standard. Yes, you can say that.
This work is not
And there is-
satisfying.
And the last but not the least is he was feeling too stressed at work.
Okay, so that I'm going to put it in the emotional area.
Yes,
Stressed.
Stressed.
And in the thought and belief, I'm going to write it as there is too much work.
Too much work, overloaded.
Overloaded. Okay, done. So these are about 5 things
Yeah.
that we have written. Now you can write as many things as you need to write based on your actual answers. Okay, don't need to invent anything here. Look at your past experience and ask yourself that before you attracted this negativity in your life, whatever that is, whether you lost a job, whether you broke off in a relationship, whether you attracted some health problem, 1 or 2 months before you attracted that, what were the emotions you were going through? What were the thoughts and beliefs? What were the negative actions that actually created that manifestation in your life? So we are done with feelings, thoughts and beliefs. Let's go towards actions, Indu. In those days, Indu, what actions were you taking?
So this was like complaining, cribbing with colleagues, with friends, with family.
Complaining,
Cribbing,
cribbing,
saying things like, this place is not meant for me.
So that's the, okay, saying things like, okay, that's also an action.
That's also an action.
This place is
And looking forward to new job.
not for me. That's again a feeling and a thought.
No, it's
what
a-
action were you taking?
Action also, no? Because in
Okay, so giving interviews,
giving interviews, looking forward to the new job,
right? Finding new jobs on new portals.
it's like you're thinking that वहाँ जाके मैं खुश रहूँगा, यहाँ मैं खुश नहीं हूँ.
Okay.
Something on those lines.
And probably coming late to the office.
You can say that, yeah, not giving 100%. Yeah, of course.
Coming late.
We had recent situation at
Not
work also.
Giving 100%.
Not doing the work properly.
Right? Arguing with boss,
Yeah.
team members, unnecessary conflicts, right? So those are the actions.
Actions.
Now, these were the actions he felt, these were the feelings he felt: hurt, disappointed, taken for granted, undervalued, and stressed.
Stressed.
The thoughts and beliefs he had were, I don't want to work,
Work
here,
here,
I'm
I'm
not
not
paid
paid
properly,
here.
this work is not satisfying, there is too much workload,
And this is not this is not good company.
and this is not a good company. Okay. This is not a
Good company to work with.
Okay. And the actions he started taking was complaining, cribbing,
cribbing,
saying to people, this is not a great place for me.
Place for me.
Giving interviews,
coming late.
not giving 100%, and arguing and conflicting with team members and bosses.
Right.
As a result of these emotions, beliefs, and actions, the result after 1 to 2 months was
He lost his job.
lost the job. So you see, anything that gets manifested in your life is a result of a frequency. What is the meaning of the word frequency? Something that happens again and again, or something that is frequently repeated. These were the emotions that this student was repeating again and again. These thoughts and beliefs were repeated for 1 or 2 months. These actions were repeated for 1 or 2 months. And then finally a day comes where a situation arises where either he's been told to leave the job or he decides to leave the job.
No, in this case, he was told to leave the job. But yeah, there is a possibility that because you are having a completely imbalanced view.
Correct.
Right now, you keep taking this example that when you are in a honeymoon period, you are in a imbalanced view of you're just.
I'm still in a honeymoon period, so that's not happening between us.
You're just looking at the positives of the other person. But the moment honeymoon period gets over, you start looking at the negative. Same thing was happening with this gentleman.
Correct.
You start looking at the negatives of that company completely. Then everything in the company you feel bad, even including chai coffee bhi bura lagne lagta hai.
Correct.
And then eventually this person lost his job. He
So
was asked
either
to
the
leave.
opportunity, the crisis can either be somebody asks you to leave the job, or you finally decide, ab mujhse nahi raha jata, and I leave the job, right? Now that result is never something that happens as a manifestation of one day.
No.
It happens as a manifestation of 1 to 2 months of feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions.
Maybe more.
Correct? Now, question you have to also ask is, what is the current frequency? What is my current FTBA right now after the job is gone, right now?
After the job is gone and I don't have another job
And I'm
in
giving
my hand.
multiple interviews and I'm not getting the job right now.
Yeah.
Right? So current feelings. Indu, imagine you were that person, or you can remember from that person's story and tell me. In fact, the story is in our book, right?
Yeah.
Guys, check the book out. The Law of Attraction book. This story is actually part of the book, and his name is Madhu. And now he's a very successful person. But when he did this exercise with us, we asked him, what is the current feeling that you're feeling? Because if you remember, he had given 12 interviews and he was not getting a job.
He was not getting.
Right? So what is the feeling that he was feeling at that time, Indu, currently when he was speaking to us in the coaching?
So one was definitely a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety.
Yes.
A lot of sadness because pressure tha.
Yes.
He had to run the house and all. So the thoughts were that मैं rent कैसे दूंगा? He was on rent in
Okay,
Pune.
so thoughts, how
Will I pay the rent? How will I
pay the rent?
take care of myself?
Right? How will I
Take care
manage
of
my
my
expenses for the month?
Yeah.
Right?
Then there was worry was there in terms of feelings. So sadness, fear,
Worry.
anxiety, worry.
Self-doubt,
pressure,
if I remember.
pressures,
Right? Pressure, self-doubt.
pressure of finding job, self-doubt, because every day the family was calling and asking, job mila kya, job mila kya? So obviously he was too much stressed about it.
Correct.
So these were the stress also you can put.
Stress. Okay, so we've got about 6 emotions here. I would like all of you to also write down, what are the 6 emotions, 7 emotions, 8 emotions that you are feeling right now? So we not only identified what emotions got you to this point, we are also trying to manifest and to understand what is the exact emotions that you're feeling today which is keeping you blocked, because of which you're not manifesting what you want the most. This is what is making it difficult. Correct? So current emotions, Then thoughts. So how will I manage my expenses? What were the other thoughts and beliefs, if you remember, he was going through at that time?
Maybe I shouldn't have resigned,
I shouldn't have resigned.
or I should have given 100%,
I have resigned. So regretting thoughts.
or regretting.
Okay, I shouldn't have resigned. What else?
Or maybe I was not giving 100% in that organization.
Right. I also remember him saying, I'm unlucky because I'm not getting a job. The market is low.
The market is low. All that is, justification.
Right? These are the
is-
thoughts
yeah.
and beliefs he started. But those are the limiting beliefs that he
Yeah.
started having, if you remember.
That's
right? Now, because of these feelings, thoughts and beliefs which
No,
are
there was
currently
one more.
going on.
When he was going for the interview, he used to think that the interviewer was not good,
The interviewer
was unbiased, biased or
was
whatever.
probably biased. Okay? So all these negative thoughts and beliefs he had, what were the actions he started taking as a result of these emotions and beliefs?
Actions, obviously, he started becoming sad. He started.
That's the feeling.
Yeah.
Action.
Actions were like he started not taking care of himself. He was not grooming. He was not getting ready.
So that's a not. What was the action he was taking?
He was sleeping a lot. He was not grooming.
Sleeping late.
Action is not grooming also.
Yeah,
no?
okay. So if I had to put it in actual action, it would be he
Being
was
untidy.
being untidy.
Untidy.
Right?
Being
He was
untidy.
growing his beard.
Yeah.
Right?
He was. He had started consuming alcohol also.
Yes, I remember that. Started consuming alcohol, started smoking.
Yeah, and he was also
If you remember, he started
getting
fighting with his girlfriend.
irritated,
Irritated and fighting with his
irritated
girlfriend.
with his girlfriend.
So fights with girlfriend and even family, he said at that time.
Yeah.
Right? So these were the kind of actions he started taking. And as a result of these actions,
He wasn't getting the job.
Yes.
Further.
yes.
Because
So,
obviously his.
further not getting the job. The question I remember asking Madhu was, the feelings, thoughts, beliefs and actions that got you to lose the job. Today, have you changed those feelings or have they got worse?
They've got worse, obviously.
Got worse. The thoughts and beliefs have got similar or worst?
Worst,
Worst. The actions have got similar or worst?
worst,
Worst. That is why the results have become worst.
obviously.
Not only did he lose the job, he's remaining stuck in not having a job. Now, anybody who goes through this scientific exercise,
For anything, not just for the job, for any situation of your life where you are trying to manifest, you go through this exercise. Sit with pen and paper and go through it, and you'll get the answers why you are not able to manifest.
now in our advanced law of attraction course, we take one step ahead. Here, because of lack of time, we're only able to show you the exercise. But when we do it in advanced LOA, we go through a live experience of taking one of your goals and then even going to the future.
Yeah.
That, okay, if I already had this goal, then what are the new emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and actions that I would have? And then how do I practice that? Because the important part now, Indu, is also these emotions, how do we change that?
Yeah, because that's there in our advanced law of attraction where we teach them how to take care of your emotions. So this entire thing can need to be changed completely.
Yes.
And that obviously because of lack of time we can't cover here. But this will definitely give you the clarity that why you are where you are.
Yes.
With that one thing which you are trying to manifest.
And it gives you the confidence that this is a scientific exercise. You can do this on paper. On your own, you can start writing, what are the new feelings that I should have? What are the new beliefs that I should have? Now, new actions I should have. That will automatically lead to a new result. I know this is difficult to do alone, and that is why we've given you a free gift right now. Below this video in the links, you will find a link in the description. Click on it and register, and we'll give you the first lesson of Advanced LOA free, where you will understand how all these exercises are scientifically designed in such a way your affirmations start working. Right, Indu?
Yes.
Because if you remember, Madhu was doing affirmations, he was doing vision board, he was doing gratitude, and he was
Everything.
asking, मैं सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ पर job नहीं मिल रहा है.
Obviously, na, see, you are doing vision board. You made the vision board, you put it on the board. You
Correct.
did the affirmation, you are doing it in the morning. But पूरे दिन अगर मैं fear, anxiety, sadness,
तो वो
चिड़चिड़,
affirmation काम कैसे
लड़ाई
करेगा?
झगड़ा करते रहूंगी, वरी करते रहूंगी, तो मेरा कहाँ से काम करेगा? जो सुबह में 5 मिनट किया और ये 10 घंटा.
Do you want to tell them what happened in 7 days with Madhu, the actual story?
Yeah, the actual story. Okay. Before that, I want to add that if you have multiple things to manifest, for example, say you have not just one job, but you also want to manifest money, relationship, or some situation, anything, you can use this sheet multiple.
Yes. But one sheet, one time.
Yeah, use this sheet multiple times. One sheet for one object.
Yes.
Very simple. Do it. Write down what are your feelings, emotions, and you'll be really surprised when you write for 4 things. आपके feelings, thoughts और actions more or less same ही निकलने वाले.
Pattern पता चलेगा.
Pattern पता चलेगा. एक बार आप एक जगह fix करोगे, वो चारों जगह fix हो जाएगा
That's
automatically.
the best part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So Madhu's story.
Going back to Madhu. So Madhu, obviously within 1 week when he came, that time we used to do this one-on-one actually.
Yes.
So when Madhu came, we did this exercise with him. He realized, he was like, oh my God. After that, he started working on it. We gave him the new plan of action, new feelings, new thoughts, new beliefs, and new actions. And he started implementing. Within 1 week, the
7
boy
days.
got the job. And that to the job of his choice, profile of his choice, salary of his choice. He got the job, and now he's very happy. He's super successful. He's
How
my
many
platinum
advanced-
member also.
Yeah. How many advanced LOA students do we have now?
We have around 17,000.
17,000. If I'm not wrong, out of these, we've got thousands of case
Yes,
studies who've
yes.
got a job exactly
Yes,
with this
yes,
exercise.
yes. This exercise is perfect for finding the job because we
Attracting a life partner.
attracting a life partner. So you can do this exercise for everything. And
Do you
as I
want
said,
to give them this sheet as a gift?
yeah, this sheet we'll give it to them as a gift.
All right,
I
so
said
go
it
ahead.
in the beginning.
You did? Okay. So this sheet is available to you in the description below. When you click on that link and you register for the first lesson of Advanced LOA,
You'll
on the
get
thank you page, you will see this sheet. You can just simply download the sheet the way it is and start filling it up immediately. So tell us in the comments if you are going to fill this up right now. And when you do get your result, which we are sure you will, please email us on contact@miteshkhatri.com. We would love to hear your results, right?
Yes, and you can also put it in the chat, chat.
In the comments below.
In the comments below on YouTube, you can also put it in the you can also put it in the comments below in the YouTube, and we would love to read your comments.
Okay, done. So I hope this scientific exercise helped you. Please share this with some of your friends who you know. Keep asking this question. मेरे साथ ऐसा
क्यों हो रहा
है? कर लो exercise, पता चल जाएगा मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है?